keep the music playing.
From the News 10 Newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez. Following the stabbing death of a student on campus, Killeen ISD has previously stated, as the largest district in Central Texas, safety of its students is at the forefront, claiming administrators constantly look for proactive approaches to improving security. According to the Student Code of Conduct, there are regular classroom searches where students are selected to walk through metal detectors, along with the requirement they go through at least once every 6 weeks. Meanwhile, an Illinois man now faces a slew of charges after he led authorities on a chase in a stolen ambulance. That's according to the Milam County Sheriff's Office. We're told Grant Saline was booked on aggravated assault with a deadly weapon against a peace officer, evading arrest in a vehicle, and criminal mischief charges. The Sheriff's Office says first responders were called out to a hotel because of a mental health issue. That's when they say the suspect jumped into the ambulance and drove off. There was a chase. He eventually crashed into a tree. From the News 10 Newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez.
Central Texas, about to enjoy another beautiful day of weather, and I hope you do get outside and enjoy a little bit of that warmth. Morning temperatures this morning starting out in the 40s and 50s. Not quite as cold as yesterday, but still light jacket weather for some of us, especially the kids if they're still in school today. We're warming up into the upper 70s and low to mid 80s this afternoon with sun-splashed skies. We're also going to be experiencing some gusty south winds near 25 miles per hour this afternoon. That in advance of a storm system that'll be blowing through tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll have a 30% chance of storms. Not a very high chance, but any storms that form, especially near and east of I-35, could potentially be on the strong to severe side. From KWTX, I'm First Alert meteorologist Sean Bellafury.
Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome. It is Tuesday. That's right, it's Tuesday, another beautiful day. You just heard the weather forecast. It is going to be gorgeous. Yesterday, about 75 where I was, and sunshine and light wind. Beautiful day. Again today, about 79 and light wind and sunshine here in Central Texas. My guest this morning, Matt Blackwell from Locals Love Us. Matt's not here. He's in the green room, makeup. You know, he's kind of a diva kind of guy. So we're going to play our national anthem the way we play every morning, Monday through Friday, here on the Zack Owen Show. Let's kick it off.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Our Stage and Grill. We started about a week ago here at the backyard, and we love it over here. It's a perfect setup. We've got a great stage inside for our musical guest, who in the 9 o'clock hour is going to be Josh Barnard, who's going to be here to play some music for us. In fact, I have, yesterday on our show, we set a new, with Lucas playing a instrumental, first time ever on the 46 shows, today 47, and Josh will be our first repeat music singer. He was here while I was on vacation, and he sent me a text a couple of days ago, and he said, "Hey, I've already been on once. Do you really want me to come back?" I said, "Sure." So Josh will set a new trend for us today. He'll be here at 9 o'clock. Okay, I'm going to tell you the honest truth about this. I asked Matt to be on the show this morning from Locals Love Us. I've known Matt for many, many years. And, of course, he said, "Sure, I want to be on the show." I said, "Okay, I'll get back with you and give you details." Well, I forgot to get back and give him details. I think I booked this before we went on vacation. So I sent him a text this morning. I was kind of worried about him. I said, "Hey, man, I don't know if I told you this, but we're at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. And I kind of forgot to remind you that it's today." And he said, "Okay, I'll be there in a minute." So he's on his way up here. He's driving to be on the show. And since we're doing this live, I've got to stall for a while. And I'm going to tell you about some of the things we got coming up this morning. We got birthdays. We got some country music history. We'll have some sports. We'll check in a few minutes with Nashville Cat, find out what's happening in country music news. Great music. So stick around. And a reminder, if you missed the show live or your friends missed the show live, they can watch it anytime, day or night, any day of the week. And all they got to do is go to podcast, wherever you get your podcast, whether it's, here comes Matt in over here. Over here, Matt, this is your spot, buddy. He wears his UT shirt today. I got it. Matt, how are you, buddy?
I'm great. How you doing, Zach?
Yeah, it's your spot. You can sit down, stand up, whatever. That's your microphone. We're live on here. I already told him it was my fault.
Better late than never, right?
It's my fault. I went back and I looked at my text and I said, "I'll get back with you on details." And I never did. And I apologize for that. Like I said, I've known Matt for a long time. Matt is the owner of Locals Love Us here in Waco. And I wanted to get him in. You see the Locals Love Us logo all over, on doors, on plaques, on things. Start us off. Tell us what year it started and a little bit about Locals Love Us.
Yeah, man. So it actually started in Sioux Falls, South Dakota a long time ago, probably in the early 2000s.
A long way from Waco.
Yes, yeah. And then they started opening up markets probably around 2012 is when it hit. That's when it hit Waco. Mm-hmm. And really, it's a company designed to heighten word of mouth in the community. So we get people to vote year round on their favorite businesses, and then we collect all those votes. And we wrap it up. Like yesterday was the end of our annual voting cycle. And then we put out a list that's year round for people to use if they need a trusted resource in the community. So,
right.
So we're kind of like word of mouth on steroids.
I like that.
Yeah, we've been doing it 10 years, man, and it's just a great way to impact the community.
So you've been here how long?
I've been here personally for 10 years. So
10
I got
years.
here in 2014.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow. And I've got to say, I thought this was somewhat interesting, and it made me feel really good, is that after I got fired from the radio station, I believe, won the DJ award.
That's right. That's right.
For not being on the radio. But I love it. I love it when things like that happen. It just goes to show you they miss you, you know?
That's right. Well, and I think, with the way people are, for the next probably several years, you could still be winning that, Zach.
I hope so. I hope so, man. You know, I was just, now that I haven't thought about it much recently, but it was, what's the date today? The 11th?
The 11th, March 11th.
It was March 15th was the day they walked in and fired me.
My goodness.
So in 4 days, we're going to celebrate, Mike, aren't we? We're going to have cake and shots for everybody. You came on the wrong day.
Man, I'm here for the shots.
But anyway, so Locals Love Us, it's now a nationwide company.
Yes, sir.
And you have Waco or Central Texas?
I've got Waco, and then we have Temple Belton, Salado, and then in the future we'd like to be opening up Killeen Harker Heights, and that would kind of complete Central Texas. So
okay, all right, and kind of give us a little example of. I know when the magazine comes out, there's all the accolades of who won what, whatever. But there's also some pretty good coupons, right?
That's right. Yeah. So we've got we do keep coupons in the back of our magazine. They're also listed on our website, and it's all categorized too. So you know, we've got some really good stuff to restaurants. I think a lot of people think about that. If you're looking for a free queso, that's the place to go.
I love free queso. I just love queso. You know.
And then, you know, on our website too, if you go to our website, we've got some filtering options that make it even more detailed for a user. So let's just say somebody's looking for a place to get a haircut, and they live in Woodway. You can go sort by that zip code to see where the votes came from that particular zip code. You could filter it by female. You could filter it by your budget. So there's some pretty cool nuances there.
What does free fall under budget-wise?
Yeah, that you have to look at the coupon section for that one.
Okay. Hey, we're talking with Matt Blackwell from Locals Love Us here in Waco and also down in Temple, Salado area. I was in Salado Friday night. That's a great little town. I've always said if I didn't have ties to Waco, I would live there.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
it's beautiful. I got some nice golf courses there too.
Oh, great golf. Friendly people. We went down to Lucy's Ice House Friday night.
I saw that. I follow you on social media. So
yeah, great place, great food. Oh my gosh, I just got back from Hawaii and ate a lot of fish while we were there. And Tyler, who owns Lucy's, Lucy wasn't there, by the way. Anyway, her seared ahi tuna tacos were better than what I had in Hawaii. And that's saying something.
that is saying something, man.
Pretty good. All right, we're going to continue to talk with Matt. We're going to talk about not just Locals Love Us, but maybe also we're going to have him pull it up. I didn't have him. I noticed he doesn't have any paper in front of him, but he can pull it up on his phone. We're going to share the past. Last time everything came out, who won what in certain categories, and then when does the new information come out?
It'll come out probably the beginning of next week. We usually take about a week to reconcile votes. You know, we've got some people that like to try to game the system, and so we take care of all that stuff. But yeah, in about a week.
All right, so we'll talk about that. So much more to come this morning. Big thank you to Wycott Realtors, the Eastland Group, our major sponsor of the Zack Owen Show, and our friends over at Be Kind Coffee. If you've never tried Be Kind, it's down on over on Washington Avenue. They're open right now. Stop by and check them out at Be Kind Coffee. We'll be back right after this.
Are you ready to take your real estate career to the next level? Whether you're a seasoned pro or just getting started, Wycott Realtors, the Eastland Group, is the place for you. At Wycott, we provide cutting-edge technology, personalized coaching and training, proven systems to help you succeed, all in a positive, drama-free atmosphere. Our team is more than just a real estate brokerage. We're a family dedicated to growth, support, and real results. Call us today to schedule a meeting or visit theeastlandgroup.com to learn more.
Protect your car with 3W Liners all-weather floor mats. Made from durable materials like TPE and rubber, our mats are designed to withstand rain, snow, and mud with deep grooves to trap dirt and liquids. For a custom fit and advanced protection, visit 3W Liners. That's the number 3, WLINERS.com today. At 25 Home, our ultimate goal is to provide you with a transformative experience, making each day feel like it has an extra hour. We believe your home is more than just a space, it's a sanctuary where comfort, relaxation, and happiness thrive. Discover the difference at 25 Home today. Shop now at 25home.com.
I need to get real excited.
Sure.
Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Sheridan Vasquez, and this is Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions. And I will be interviewing some of your favorite musicians and maybe some you've never heard before. Join me on Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions for something new every time. You can find Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions anywhere you get your podcasts or at roguemediamusic.com. Yeehaw. And keep the music playing.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's all we need.
Yeah.
Get paid faster with Bill, the easiest way to send, receive, and manage your payments. No more delays, no more hassle. Whether you're a freelancer or a business, Bill makes payments seamless and secure, simple, fast, and reliable. Sign up today at Bill.com. Want to turn your passion into profit? With Blogify, creating a blog has never been easier. Build, customize, and grow your site with powerful tools designed for beginners and pros alike. Start sharing your story today and watch your audience grow with Blogify. Visit blogify.ai today for a free 3-day trial. That's Blogify, BLOGIFY.ai today. Overwhelmed by your inbox? Clean Email is here to help. Organize, clean, and manage your emails with powerful automation tools. Say goodbye to spam and clutter and enjoy a stress-free inbox. Try Clean Email today at cleanemail.com. That's CLEAN email.com. Stay connected no matter where you are with eSIM-X. Say goodbye to expensive roaming charges and physical SIM cards. With access to over 200 global carriers, we make mobile connectivity seamless and affordable for travelers worldwide. Join the future of communication today at esimx.com. That's ESIMX.com.
Farmhounds offers natural treats and chews made with quality products that support family farms, regenerative agriculture, and humane farming practices. Give your dog the best with wholesome, organic ingredients that promote health and happiness. Shop now at farmhounds.com.
Easy Sun has been living fearlessly under the sun since 2016. Born from sailors' need for convenient sun protection, our mineral sunscreen is crafted with natural ingredients offering broad spectrum protection against UVA and UVB rays. Safe for your skin and the environment, stay protected on the go with Easy Sun, your ultimate sun care solution. Visit EasySun.com today. That's EEZYSUN.com.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
I have Backyard Bar Stage and Grill downtown Waco on 8th Street. Actually have a studio audience this morning. The boys are back here. Give a round of applause, boys. Uh-oh, wait, one of them disappeared. He's in the kitchen trying to grill something up, I think, for breakfast this morning. Matt, have you been to the backyard?
Oh man, yes, love it. It's one of my favorite places. Of course, I've got 4 kids, so I don't get to get here as much as I would like to.
How old are your kids?
They'll go from 9 to 1.5. So
Whoa,
9, 7,
holy
4,
cow.
and 1. Yeah.
No wonder you look sleepy.
That's right. I don't know what sleep is these days.
Oh, I got a buddy of mine at work that had a child, and I said, just give it time, you'll get some sleep someday.
Someday, that's right. That's
Someday.
right. Now they all sleep now. It's not as bad.
Yeah, that's true. Here we are. It is a Tuesday, going to be a gorgeous day. Was not yesterday gorgeous?
Love
Holy
seeing
cow.
that sun come out finally. Yeah. I feel like we live in Texas for a reason. I need it to be hot.
Yeah, I think we're going to play golf tomorrow, maybe.
Yeah.
And speaking of golf, I'm going to throw this out there while you're here and while we're talking about golf. The 32nd annual Zack, I told myself, when Jim passed away, I was going to continue with the golf tournament. I was going to continue with the travel club. But anyway, the 32nd annual Zack and Jim All-American Heroes Golf Tournament is May 16th and 17th at Cottonwood Creek, where it is every year. And I was talking to our tournament director, Kimmy, last night, and we're about to wrap up sponsorship. So if you are interested in being a sponsor, we have a platinum level and we have a gold level. We do not have an aluminum level or a rice paper or a what's balsa wood, the old airplanes made out of balsa. I never saw a balsa wood tree. Have you?
No, I've never seen one.
Anyway, if you would like to help out and be part of it, every penny, this is a tax write-off. Every penny goes to the Chris Kyle American Valor Foundation, helping out active and retired military and also first responders. But if you would like to be part of this and be a sponsor, we'd love for you to get involved. All you got to do is reach out to me. It's all over the TV here, and you can find me there. Also, you can get all the information about the golf tournament at my website. It's Zack Owen, the number 100.com. ZackOwen100.com. You're a golfer, aren't you?
Allegedly.
That's kind of like me. I've been playing for 40 years, and I'm still allegedly a golfer.
Man, so I used to coach, and I'm a soccer player growing up, and I coached soccer. And they asked me to, my last couple of years of teaching, to coach if I wanted to coach golf, and I could not jump on that fast enough. And spent 2 years doing that, and you would think that it would have made a difference in my game.
And it didn't? Matt, there's some people that are made this world to teach and some to lead. That's right. It's like, honestly, so many of the golf instructors, teachers, whatever, they can't play on the tour. Their job is to focus and teach. And I always thought that's amazing, all these people that can do that. But anyway, so maybe I need to get Matt to help me with my game.
It's such a fun sport, though. It is.
I love it.
Hours and hours of entertainment.
You be with your friends, be in the weather, enjoy 4 hours of yelling 4-letter words.
Yes.
Throwing golf clubs.
Yes.
It's a great time, America.
Yeah. That's right. That's right.
All right. So let's look back. Can you pull up this past
I got it pulled up.
book? And let's go over some of the highlights of who won last time in Locals Love Us here in Waco. Let's. What are you going to start with?
Let's go. We'll be in the fun section. We've got. Let's see.
Fun section. I like that.
We'll do couples entertainment.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Okay.
Couples entertainment.
Let's see. Okay. So we've got top 5 roles like this.
Okay.
Waco Hippodrome Theater.
Okay. Number 5.
Brazos Theater of Waco.
Okay.
The Backyard Waco.
Ooh, there we go.
I don't know if you heard that place. Waco Axe Company.
Number 2.
And then Waco Escape Rooms.
Number 1.
Yeah. Well, that was from 1 to 5.
Oh, I was
1 to 5.
backwards.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Bass-ackwards, as I would say. Escape room number 5. Okay.
That's
what
right.
about TV stations?
Let's see.
Or do you do TV stations, or is it by the TV newsman?
Yeah, it's local TV personality.
Oh, okay.
You want to see that? Okay.
Yeah, local TV personality.
We'll start from 4 and work our way up to number 1.
Okay.
So Ann Harder, number 4.
Ann's been retired for how many years? That's like we were just talking about me winning, and I
That's
wasn't.
right. Yeah.
But we love Ann Harder, though.
We do. We absolutely do.
She's the best.
Brady Taylor, number 3.
Weatherman.
Gordon Collier, number 2.
Yeah, news guy.
And then Julie Hayes.
Wow.
Yeah.
3 of the 4 are Channel 10.
That's right.
3 of the 4 Channel 10.
That's right.
What about, let's jump over to restaurants. Can you do that?
I can. Let's see.
I think that probably there's 3 things in Waco. There's Mexican, Asian, and barbecue.
That's right.
All are well represented. Do you have it broken down that way?
I do. Yeah, I've got.
Okay.
So we'll start with Mexican food.
Yes.
Okay. This is my favorite category. We've got so many good Mexican restaurants here. Okay, I'm going to start at number 5 again.
Number 5, working the way to number 1.
Chuy's Mexican Restaurant.
Okay,
5.
I like Chuy's.
I do like Chuy's. They got a boom boom sauce there that I get.
I like to get the Elvis.
Ooh.
People that never have tried it, do you realize that it's actually the chicken breast is rolled in Lay's potato chips?
Ooh.
That's the batter.
Okay.
Okay.
It's got a little crunch on it. Okay. Number 4 would be Nympha's Mexican Restaurant.
I like Nympha's.
Like the warm hot sauce there.
Yes.
Casa de Castillo at number 3.
Good people. Yeah, I like them.
La Fiesta at number 2.
Sam, yeah.
Another one of my go-tos.
Yep.
And then coming in at number 1 would be El Conquistador.
Sure it is.
Yeah.
Sure, the crew
Yeah.
over there, Gonzalez and everybody.
Yeah,
That's great.
Love these family-owned places, too.
Hey, speaking of that, I don't know if y'all been keeping up with it, but On the Border filed for bankruptcy and is closing down a lot of their stores, and I'm afraid the one in Waco may be closed down.
Man.
That's what I heard. Is that what you heard, Mike?
Yes, sir. And that's premium real estate right there, too.
That is premium real estate. And I'll tell you real quick a little story about On the Border Restaurant. When it first opened, their first general manager was a guy named Danny Brown. And Danny, super guy. And he was a Zach and Jim listener. And he said, I want to do a big party on Cinco de Mayo. We said, okay. So we go out and we pack the place. We pack it. Well, then later he came to us and he said, hey, the people at the time that owned On the Border, the Brinker, I believe is what it's called, company, the wife of the Brinker guy was sister to someone named Susan Komen, and said, we're thinking about starting this breast cancer thing. And thus they said, we want to start doing something on the parking lot. And that's where Susan G. Komen was really started up, was through On the Borders, and has grown into a huge thing. But anyway, we had so much fun. Of course, Danny Brown left, and he was at one time Chuy's, and I believe one time Saltgrass, and then opened his own restaurant, Brown Family Cafe over in Woodway. And then Danny sadly passed away here a few years ago. But anyway, I'll always remember Danny Brown and On the Border. We had a lot of fun times at On the Border.
Yeah, I bet. I used to wait tables there. It was one of my first jobs.
No.
Yeah, waiting tables. I used to work at, this was when I lived in Midland, Texas.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, I was only there for 6 months, but it felt like 6 years. It was a place was so flat you could watch. My joke was you could watch somebody run away for days.
Well, we saw Midland the other day when that dust storm moved in.
Oh my gosh, yes, yeah.
Hey, each morning about this time we break away and find out what's happening in the world of country music news. Nashville Cat standing by. We'll check in with her.
Today's edition of Nashville Cat on the Zack Owen Show Live is brought to you by Be Kind Coffee. Be Kind Coffee's ultimate goal is to promote kindness. 1534 Washington Avenue. Sit down and stay a while. Be Kind Coffee is open Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. BeKindCoffeeCrew.com.
Jelly Roll just recreated Cindy Crawford's 1992 Pepsi Super Bowl commercial, only this time it's for Zevia, a zero-sugar carbonated drink. In the spot, Jelly wears cutoffs and cowboy boots, making sexy faces and running his hands through his mullet while two little boys stare at him open-mouthed. Gibbs High School is officially renaming its baseball field after their most famous graduate, so it'll now be known as Morgan Wallen Field. He was a star baseball player at Gibbs, and Morgan also donated $35,000 to improve the school's band and baseball program. Finally, Carrie Underwood's chicken still can't lay that egg, but Carrie's trying to help by massaging the chicken several times a day. I'm Nashville Cat on the Zack Owen Show.
All right, so Morgan Wallen, the country singer, gave his high school $35,000 to improve the baseball field, as Nashville Cat just said. I would think you would call it the Morgan Wallen baseball field if you gave me 35.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah.
But he was a big, he loves baseball, Morgan Wallen. Matt Blackwell is with me from Locals Love Us here in Waco. We're going over some of the last year winners. So we just went over the Mexican restaurants. What do you got next?
I got Asian food.
Asian food. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna start at number 5. Locally owned Bangkok Royale. Excuse me. Number 4, Clay Pot.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. Number 3, Cathay House.
Yeah.
And then number 2, Panda Express, and number 1, P.F. Chang's.
P.F. Chang. I love P.F. Chang's. It's not local, but it's excellent.
You know,
I love it.
And people expect, it's funny you bring that up, because people expect everything in our survey to be local, and that's really not. Even though we are Locals Love Us, it's what do the locals love?
Yeah.
And who has the best service in those businesses, and that's so that's kind of a cool distinction.
I've always thought, people go, oh, keep it local, keep it local. But think about this. Everybody that works there, from the kitchen to the wait staff, they're local.
That's right.
Their job is local.
Yeah.
And they give, many of these chains give back to the community in charitable ways and so forth. So that's good. I like P.F. Chang's, but I like all the other ones too. I eat it all the way. What do we got next?
Okay, next I've got barbecue. Now, this might be one of the most polarizing votes that we get.
Barbecue. I'm going to tell you this. I am trying, I have a little thing where I try to do a theme once in a while. I did bar week, and I had bar owners. 1 week I did, what was the other one I did, Mike? You got to have to. Yeah. Oh, restaurant. I did restaurant week.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have to look over at Mike and remind me. Anyway, restaurant. So I'm thinking I want to do a barbecue restaurant week.
Oh, yeah.
Have a different barbecue place on, kind of get their secrets. And I've always said I actually started writing here a few months ago. I decided to do a barbecue critique, which was totally not what I wanted to do after I started doing it, because I hated to talk bad about somebody, because just like you said, everybody's got their fans.
Yeah.
Even the crappiest place has I didn't want it, so I stopped doing it. I ran across one that I just literally hated. Nothing good about it. And I said, should I say? And I backed off. I didn't do it. And then I just stopped. And everybody'd say, hey, what's going on? I've quit. I quit. But anyway, long story short, I always felt like I was a good judge of barbecue. Growing up, my father ran 2 Underwood's barbecues in Fort Worth. I worked in the kitchen for many, many years there. Jim had his own big rig that he took and cooked in barbecue cook-offs all over the state of Texas for years. And I would show up and sometimes help. That just wasn't my thing, but I would sure watch him and my buddy Joe Templeton cook. And then being in radio, we were asked to judge hundreds of barbecue cook-offs. So I kind of felt like I knew barbecue.
Yeah.
And there were certain things that I would pick, and that would be brisket, ribs. I'm getting hungry.
Ribs. Oh my
Brisket,
gosh.
ribs, and sausage. Those are my 3. I don't do chicken. Leave that out. On the sides, I do beans, potato salad, coleslaw.
Ooh, okay.
So that's my perfect barbecue meal that I would judge. Anyway, I'm thinking about doing a barbecue week.
Man, I love that. And, I want to piggyback on something you said, too, because that's when I was researching Locals Love Us, one of the things that I really fell in love with was that it was positive only. Either you could vote for that place or not vote for them, but you couldn't leave any kind of negative review. And that's sometimes, reviews are so important, but sometimes there's a little bit of a game there where you get former employees or you get competitors. Yes, yeah. So.
Matt, that's what makes America great. Just go on Facebook, go on social media, go anywhere. One guy thinks it's the greatest in the world, and the next guy says that's the worst in the world. That's what makes you can be a Democrat, a Republican, independent. You can have your opinion about what. That's what makes America great.
Yeah, not totally agree.
You can be bald-headed or have hair like Mike over there.
If I had hair like Mike, I would never shave mine.
We outnumber him. Hey, someday he'll be there. All right, let's get back to it. Barbecue restaurants.
Yeah, barbecue restaurants. All right, so coming in at number 5, Guest Family Barbecue, right over there off Franklin.
Which, by the way, they have now closed.
Oh, did they really?
Guest announced that they closed down. They are going to continue to do catering, I understand. I think that's what they're going to do. Concentrate on only catering, but the restaurant has closed down.
Man, I've seen several things in that spot, and I really liked Guest when they were a food truck.
That's a tough location, and my dad told me one thing when I was working in the restaurant business. He said, son, it is extremely hard to make a restaurant work where a restaurant has failed.
Interesting.
Meaning going in the same building.
Yeah.
Hey, look at Twin Peaks. Was it Twin Peaks?
Yep.
And how many things it's been since?
It's been a bunch, yeah.
Anyway, just my thoughts. Food for thought. All right, here we go. Number 4.
Okay, number 4, VTEX Barbecue.
VTEX, I like it.
Been around for a while. Uncle Dan's Barbecue coming in at 3.
Been around a long while.
They have, yeah. They've got a strong following, too. National Company at number 2, Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue. And then number 1, these are kind of the new kids on the block, and I like them a lot, too. Hellberg Barbecue.
Which just had the grand opening of their brand new restaurant.
Yes, yeah.
Finally got it completed. I think it opened either Friday or Saturday this past weekend.
Okay.
And line was down the parking lot, and they ran out of food. It was so
good
popular.
Problem to have, right?
Yeah. Now, the reason I guess that Terry Black's isn't on there because it wasn't open last year when the survey came out. So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
It will be. I haven't eaten Terry Black's, but I've heard good things. Depending on who you talk to.
I like that. I like Hellberg's. I like Guess. I like VTEX. I like Demaria's Barbecue.
Okay. Well, yeah. So another thing is we've got so we have the overall award winners, but then we have demographic winners below, and so some of those you mentioned. Tony Demaria's Barbecue is on there. Jasper's Barbecue, Coaches. I think the Waco location. I think this is the McGregor. And then there's a freaking good one in Belmead, and then the Red Wagon Barbecue.
I've heard a lot about Red Wagon. I haven't had that yet. Well, there we go. All right, Matt is from Locals Love Us. We're going over last year's list. The brand new results will be out in about a week.
In about a week. We'll announce it live online. You can go to our Facebook page or Instagram. Check it out.
Sure you don't want to sneak a few in this morning?
Man, I would love to. I'm glad that part is over. Now it's to hurry up and wait.
That's exactly right. All right, we're going to play a classic music video now on a Tuesday morning here at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Big thank you to Weichert Realtors, the Eastland Group, our sponsor, and Be Kind Coffee. Back with Matt. Man, that is a classic there. Randy Travis, Forever and Ever. Amen. Randy coming back from his stroke and medical problems, and our peanut gallery back over here reminded me that Randy Travis is back out on concert, and he's going to be appearing here in Waco October 2nd at the Waco Hippodrome. I did not know, so thank you guys over here, the peanut gallery. They're old enough to know what a peanut gallery was over here. When I was growing up, and I told this story here a while back, I grew up watching Slam Bang Theater on Channel 11 with Icky Twerp. We didn't have the peanut gallery. But anyway, long story short, Matt Blackwell is over here from Locals Love Us. We're talking about last year's results, and we found out barbecue, Asian, what else
Mexican
we do?
Food.
Mexican food. So now we're going to do switch gears a little bit.
Local bands. Okay, so we're going to hear some familiar stuff here.
Okay.
So number 4 came in as Gordon Collier Band. Also,
I like Gordon, a great guy, great musician. He's been on our show.
Local TV favorite. The Morticians, number 3. Now I got to meet this band last year for the first time, and they were really just down-to-earth, fun people. Huser Brother Band.
Oh, Huser Brothers. They were on the very first show we had, and they're just tearing it up out there. Great
Nice
kids.
people, yes.
Great kids.
Yeah. And then number one, Backyard might know this place, this person, Sloppy Joe Band.
Well, duh.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
In fact, Brian Brown was on the show with me yesterday morning, Sloppy Joe, and they're coming up with their, what was it? He said 30 years. 30 years of Sloppy Joe.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You know, and everybody knows Brian, and everybody loves Brian.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, there's some of us that, I don't know about this. Is he around?
Yeah.
Because he's kind of bigger than
Don't
me.
tell him I said that. Yeah.
But, Sloppy Joe, always a great time. And they're going to be doing a big anniversary celebration out here at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. So get ready for that. What else we going to do?
Man, we've got, there's a few others also loves. I don't know these as well. Rewind Party Band.
Yeah, they're good.
Okay. The Bill and Phil Show.
Philip, yep.
Okay. Chris Lowe Band. I do know that one.
You know, I was told, we had Chris on the show, and was it you, Mike, that told me that Chris is retiring out of music, or somebody told me that Chris had decided to hang it up. I hope not, because Chris is a good guy, good singer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Not that good though, Chris.
Johnny Joe Ramos. Brazos Brothers. Classy Baloo.
Oh yeah.
Ghost Dance Band. And Sunday Drivers.
Love Sunday Drivers. Very good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
What's another fun category here?
All right,
we're looking over last year's list. The new list of Locals Love Us will be out in about a week. When does the magazine come out?
So it comes out in the fall.
Okay.
So this year it came out in November. Next year it should come around October or so. But we do a big direct mail piece, and then we've got about 100 racks in the community that we keep filled year-round for people to pick up for free. So,
right.
And you can find that on our website. You can go to the bottom, and it'll tell you guide locations.
Do you find in our ever-changing world that more and more people are gravitating over to the website instead of the hard magazine?
For sure, yeah. So, I think your digital footprint from a business owner perspective is so important these days because people they're on the phone all the time.
Did you hear me use that big word, gravitating?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That was heavy. Yeah. Yeah. But, it was one of those things, too, where I thought that the print magazine would go away because print in all areas is kind of a dying thing.
It is.
It's like when I was growing up, I explained to people, I'm like, our living room picture was we had one TV in our house. We had a landline that sat on top of the yellow pages, and I was the remote control for my parents.
You were the remote.
Yeah,
I was too.
And things are so different now. But the print is hanging around. It's hung around longer than I thought. Not because it's print, but because it's word of mouth, and I think people really like that and kind of are a little nostalgic about it. Maybe, I don't know.
When I was a kid, we had 4 channels in Fort Worth. We had the ABC, CBS, NBC, and then we had the one I mentioned, Channel 11, was an independent station. But we had 4, and now how many are there? 400?
It's insane, yeah.
I think this is funny, and this is my own opinion about networks and TV. And a lot of people say in this world over the last 20, 30 years, man, this media is this media is this media, this. You know what I think it is, truthfully? When I was young, we had the 5 o'clock news and the 10 o'clock news. So only news we ever got was twice a day. Now you've got all media all the time on multiple channels and you're bombarded with news. And sometimes news doesn't happen. And you got to fill. And that's when they lead off into the direction of, what I mean?
Clickbait.
So, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah,
I just thought I'd get away with that.
I go on this tantrum now. You know, it was you growing up, and your parents are always like, "Well, when I was a kid, this, that, and the other." And for me, when I say that, I said when I was a kid on a Friday, we had to go to Blockbuster and hope that the new movie was available still, and that one of my siblings hadn't run up a bill, you know, for late fees. It's a different world now.
When I was a kid, we had no clue what a Blockbuster was. That's the difference. We had stone tablets, and we'd sit there and chisel out a cartoon on it.
Oh, man.
We had Etch-a-Sketch. That was very popular. Somebody posted on social media the other day, name a toy that was popular as far back as you can remember that's not. And I was thinking, I didn't do it, but we had pickup sticks. We had Barrel of Monkeys, Etch-a-Sketch, Hula Hoop. And then when G.I. Joe came out, that was
it.
That changed my world right there.
Okay.
G.I. Joe. But yeah, those were some of the ones. Oh, Operation.
Oh, yeah.
Remember when you...
Yes, yeah.
Anyway, we're having fun time with Matt. Do you, I know this is, I'm going to ask this question. I don't know what the answer is, but Locals Love Us, of course, relies on people to vote and vote and vote and vote. And by any means, it's not influenced by somebody buying advertising or whatever.
Right.
But you sell advertising?
We do, yeah.
So if somebody would like to advertise, this is a perfect chance for you to spill the beans.
That's right, yeah. So it's, you know, we do a lot of free stuff too. That's one of the things that I loved about Locals Love Us was you get free options. So when you get voted in, we're going to list your name, your address, phone number, email, but it's kind of like the difference between being in a room with 10,000 people and being able to hold a sign that says, here's my business name and here's my stuff, or being able to have a conversation with each person and tell them about your business. So the advertising for us comes online in a couple ways, but we fill out your profile. We put links to your website and social medias. We run social media feeds through your profile page. So it's kind of a one-stop shop. When people get to our website, they can really get a ton of information on you. We can embed video there. And then we have targeted advertising. So, you know, if you're a Mexican restaurant, let's use them because it's a good example, but your ad would float on other people's pages that aren't currently advertising with us.
Got it.
And so because our goal is when consumers land on our page to find a business, we want to give them rich content. And so that's part of a big part of what we do now is that digital side. We do email blasts. We've got social media packages that we offer, and then we also have the print magazine. excuse me, where we got three different size ads. You got full page, half page, or quarter page.
Right. Right.
And those are static throughout the year. So, you know, we have to think of good calls to action. And that sort of thing when we're laying that out. We've got a design team that handles all that stuff for you too.
So if someone would like to advertise, how do they reach out to you?
They can find me at, now it's really difficult to remember this email, matt@localsloveus.com. So
wow.
You text me.
Very creative.
Yeah.
And that's Matt with two T's, not one T.
With two T's, that's right. If you spell it with one T, I probably don't want to talk to you.
That's right. You're just an old format.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Matt is with us from Locals Love Us, talking about that. We're going to come back, and one of the other I thought of that's very popular, we'll talk about, let you get prepared for that, is lounge, clubs, place to have a cocktail.
Okay.
We'll talk about that coming up. Going to take a short break. Josh is in, and he's going to play some great music for us in the 9 o'clock hour, so lots more to come. Big thank you to Weichert Realtors, the Eastland Group, for being our major sponsor as we do it live at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. We'll be right back.
Experience the future of secure private cloud storage with Internix. Protect your files with end-to-end encryption, ensuring your data stays private and accessible only to you. Enjoy seamless, fast storage without compromising security. Visit Internix.com today and take control of your digital life. That's INTERNXT.com today.
The TV players, but no one cares. They be in the heart of Texas. Here we go.
Find Life as a Song at Instagram, roguemedianetwork.com, or anywhere you get your podcasts.
Elevate your experience with Grenco Science, the leaders in cutting-edge vaporizers. Whether you're at home or on the go, our sleek, powerful devices deliver smooth, consistent hits every time. Quality you can trust, innovation you can feel. Grenco Science, take your vapor game to the next level. Visit us at GrencoScience.com.
Hey y'all, I'm April.
And I'm Caroline.
And this is your Bloody Happy Hour. Caroline, are you ready for this?
This is your newest guilty pleasure.
It's the bloodiest part of your week.
Did we say something about it also being happy hour?
Show did.
Because we about to be sipping on some murder. Bloody happy hour.
At Terrapin Ridge Farms, they believe in the joy of effortless entertaining. Inspired by CEO Mary O'Donnell's mom and her legendary holiday parties, they've crafted a line of gourmet foods that turn any meal into a celebration. From savory jams to mustards, aiolis, and more, their products are made with love, bringing unforgettable flavors to your table. Whether it's a casual get-together or a special occasion, they make it easy to impress. Terrapin Ridge Farms, where great food and great memories come together. Visit them at terrapinridge.com. Terrapin Ridge.
Justice Pending,
a weekly true crime podcast where we discuss tantalizing crimes with more questions than answers.
Thanks for joining us.
Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Combine that with OrganicHemp.com's top quality CBD for ultimate balance. Start your healing journey today at GlobalHealing.com and OrganicHemp.com.
It all began with a simple idea, cutting handles off old ski sticks to create better pull-up bars. This sparked the creation of the revolutionary Angles 90 handles. After testing over 70 prototypes with 300 athletes, our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit Angles90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
It's the Pete Souza Show. Sports, Pete.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
Live Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Matt was asking me, do I enjoy doing this podcast, this YouTube TV show? And I love it. This is a new experience. And when I decided to do this show, it's all about local. And so I want to spend the first hour every morning talking to somebody local on the show. You know, I've got yesterday Charles McCulloch, who talked about interest rates, and he's a financial guy. You know, loaning money. You know, we found out yesterday the old myth is that you have to have 20% and super good credit to buy a house, and you don't. Most people only put 3 to 5% down. So we found something out. Today, Matt Blackwell is with us talking about Locals Love Us. And then coming up tomorrow, do you have a high electric bill every month? Or is it pretty good?
Mine's been pretty good.
Ours has been pretty good.
We've done a lot of renovations and stuff to finally get it good, and then we did some solar stuff too. So,
let me tell you a tip. Spray foam insulation is a life changer.
Yeah.
For a home.
Yeah, it's
You'll
like
see
living
your
in a cooler.
bills go down.
That's right, it is.
So anyway, Paul Barbieri from P&E Mechanical is going to be on tomorrow to talk about your winter. Hopefully the winter is over, but about your summer air conditioning needs and what you need to do. We'll talk AC, and also he's into plumbing. We'll talk about that tomorrow.
They put my AC in.
Did they really?
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're locally loved, locally owned.
Super good guy. Also, musically tomorrow on the show, Anna Phillips. Anna has been a friend of mine. I watched her go through high school in Gatesville. She now attends college in Nashville, and she's home on spring break and able to get her in and sing for us tomorrow. So Anna Phillips tomorrow right here on the show. All right, Matt, let's get back to the list.
Okay.
We're talking about cocktail bars, places to go have a drink. What would the top?
Okay, so I've got best bars and nightclubs in Waco.
Okay.
I'm going to start with number one this time.
All right, number one.
Number one, we're sitting here, the backyard.
This is it.
Number one, baby.
Voted number one.
That's right. Man, this has been so cool because I remember meeting with the guys that own this place when that was Red Sea Cinema
Oh,
over
yeah,
on
Red
Lake
Sea
Air.
guys, yeah.
And they were. I remember them talking about, well, we got a place downtown. Can't tell you where it is, but man, they put something on the map here. All right, so that's number one. Number two, place you might have heard of, George's. People like to go there to have beer for sure.
Big O.
Number three, True Love Bar.
Mm-hmm.
Number four, Melody Ranch. Number five, I like this place because I like bourbon.
Right.
Barnett's Public House.
Probably one of the best selections of whiskey and bourbons, things like that, in the state of Texas, maybe.
I think thousands of bourbons.
Thousands.
It's a lot. I'm like a kid in a candy shop there.
Kind of not switching gears, but switching gears to liquor. I've heard that they have the huge selection of bourbon and whiskeys and things like that, rye and whatever, at Barnett's. I also heard that Taqueria number 9 has the largest selection of tequilas in town. That's what I heard. I may be wrong. Hey, I saw it on the internet. It must be true.
It's got to be true. Yeah, you saw it on the internet. It's definitely true.
You know, you didn't call them off, and I don't know if they're down the list or maybe they weren't even open at the time. But I enjoy having a cocktail over at Lounge 93.
Oh, yes. Yeah, so...
Just go and they have live music there.
That's right. Okay, so that's in cocktail lounges. We could go through that category.
Oh, cocktail lounges. Okay.
Lounge 93 is number one there. Yeah. So
didn't even know it. There you go. Shout out to my friends over at Lounge 93.
And then Dichotomy is number 2 over there.
That's good.
One Day Waco.
Yeah, I've been there many times.
Okay.
Very
Sloan's.
Good. What is it?
Sloan's.
Sloan's. Mike, I haven't been to Sloan's.
I haven't been to Sloan's either. Okay. Okay. And then Z's at the Curry.
Mm-hmm.
It's number 5 there. So.
Yeah. It's a good place. Good cocktails. Beautiful place. Z's is over there.
Yeah.
All right. So, Matt, before you head out of here, we have to get you to tell the bad joke of the day. Everybody listen up now, and we're going to give it a thumbs up, thumbs down.
Okay.
Here we go. Bad joke of the day.
Let's see. What do you call a chicken that is staring at lettuce?
What do you call a chicken
that is staring at lettuce?
Staring at lettuce. What?
Chicken Caesar salad.
Chicken Caesar salad. That's a good one. Come on. Chicken Caesar salad. Staring at lettuce. That is so funny. That's good. That's why we call it the bad joke of the day.
Joke of the day.
All right, the new Locals Love Us magazine comes out in about a week. Well, not the magazine, but the results.
The results will be online, posted online. Yep.
All right. Hey, thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks
Matt's
for
been
having
a buddy
me,
of
Zach.
mine for many years now, and appreciate you so much for what you do for the community. And I was meant to ask you this: the one for Temple, is it come out too?
It'll be offset a couple months. So
couple of months.
Yeah. So in May, that's when those votes will be live in Temple. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Matt Blackwell, Locals Love Us. A good guy right here. Thanks so much for coming in, buddy.
Thanks for having me.
And hopefully they vote Zack Owen #1 DJ, even though I got fired a year ago.
It could happen.
It could happen. Josh is on our stage here at the backyard. And Josh, I want you to tell me, how many different ways do people pronounce your last name?
All the ways you can think of. But my granddad says Barnard. Barnard.
Barnard.
Yeah. But, there's debate within the family about that, too. My brother says Bernard. And then I just
that's
kind of
uppity.
You know. We try.
From the Barnard family.
We try. I was
How
actually
do you
doing
say
research on it last night. It's English origin with some Germanic, and it actually comes from Barnhart is the original name, which
Okay.
means strong like bear, which I'm obviously
go.
strong like bear.
I like that. I love it.
Yeah.
Is Josh your actual first name? Josh,
Yeah, Joshua. That's my mother's given name to me, Joshua.
Is there a story behind the name?
No, she gave my brother and I both biblical names, so that was kind of the theme there. But yeah, named after the dude in the Bible.
My grandfather, he had I believe 5 brothers. There were 6 and 2 or 3 sisters. Anyway, this kind of tells you how old it was. But all the boys' middle names were ex-presidents. Like my grandfather's middle name was Washington, and another one was Jackson, and
Yeah,
back in
I
those
like
days.
that. Ashley, my fiance, and I, we've been talking about names for the future mini-me's, and Theodore is a top contender right now for
Yeah.
Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah. Well, everybody has a different. My daughter's named after Stevie Nicks.
That's a good way to go, too.
Because Stevie. But anyway, you're here to play music, and I do have to say this, Mike. We said he's the first guy to repeat as a singer, but he also came in and played guitar, so he's now a three-peater.
Three-peater.
A first-time three-peater here on the show. Josh, what are you going to play for us, buddy?
Well, I'll start off with the song, I call it the Mountain Song. It was about a camping trip that got a little hairy and put some things in perspective. And
So this is your story, a true story?
yeah, true story. About 10 years old now. I went to Big Bend and went down a four-wheel drive only trail with a two-wheel drive vehicle, and it rained a whole bunch, and we got out all right, but I was a little nervous about it. I had a gig. I had a gig like 2 days after that in Sweetwater with Brandon Ryder, and I was a little worried I wasn't going to make it, but we got there just in time.
Sweetwater, home of the Rattlesnake Roundup.
Yeah, Sweetwater,
That's a
Texas.
big thing. All right.
Anyways, this is the Mountain Song. This mountain, he made it to climb, but the unforgiving desert, well, it pays no mind to a deviating soul, wandering through time. When you're hitting the chest with the wind and the rain, you'll be soon to remember your Creator's name, and you call His name, but hear no reply. Well, just hold on a little longer. You're only getting stronger every day. And you know, the more you go under, the more you put together at the end of the day. Well, we're pulling up, but this ain't your last stop. You can ride this trail till you wanna get off. You don't have to get off until you've made up your mind. But be warned, this road turns a bit rough. The creek's washed it out, so you better buckle up, or it'll make you tough, and soon you will shine. Well, just hold on a little longer. You're only getting stronger every day. And you know, the more you go under, the more you put together at the end of the day. Well, just hold on a little longer. You're only getting stronger every day. And you know, the more you go under, the more you put together at the end of the day. Well, just hold on. And you know, the more you go under, the more you put together at the end of the day. Thank you.
Josh, we spared no expense this time around. We have a wonderful studio audience with us over here.
Appreciate y'all being here.
I love it.
I like the new setup here, too.
That's what you get to do when you're retired.
Oh, yeah. Just go hang out. Hang out with the boys.
Do whatever you want.
That's what my grandpa does every day. He just hangs out.
That's right. Now, you were here with who when you played guitar?
Megan Irby.
That's right, Megan.
Yeah, the ultra-talented Megan Irby.
She's very talented.
Very talented, yeah.
Let's look over some country music history here, okay? See if you recognize any of this right here. This is the year that I graduated from high school. 1974.
All right.
Dolly Parton released the famous song. It went #1 on the Billboard Hot Country chart, I Will Always Love You. Great song.
Yeah, great song, great singer.
1980, Willie Nelson was at #1 on the country music charts with My Heroes Have Always Been Cowboys.
Another good one.
What a great song.
Yeah.
1990, Ricky Van Shelton. Always did love his Statue to a Fool rendition.
Yeah, me too.
But anyway, 1990, Ricky Van Shelton was #1 on the country music album chart. He had the #1 album. And then in 2015, Emmylou Harris was named one of the two to receive the Swedish prestigious Polar Music Prize. The Polar Music Prize, often called the Nobel Prize for Music.
I've never heard of that. That's interesting.
So she won the Nobel Prize for Music in 2015. Emmylou Harris.
You said it's the Swedish what?
Do what?
The Swedish what? What was the name of that?
It's the Swedish prestigious Polar Music Prize.
That's a mouthful.
It is. I think the Nobel Peace Prize for Music is better. But anyway, there you go. A little bit of Emmylou Harris. I remember one song that always stands out is that song she had, 2 More Bottles of Wine.
Yeah.
That always jumps out at me right
Yeah, that's
there.
a great song.
It's a very good song. So tell me, who are some of your favorites that you've listened to and said, man, I really would like to have a career or follow like they've done?
I have a hard time pinning down any one individual or even one genre because I like so many different things. But, I mean, top of the list would be Merle Haggard. I love everything about Merle and his career and his band, and, you know, they've been my favorite for a long time. But, you know, I love Willie Nelson as well, and I'm a big fan of a lot of Texas songwriters that are, you know, like Mickey Newberry, Guy Clark, those kind of guys. Like I really admire the way that they approach the craft, and they weren't so focused on a career necessarily as like a performing artist, even though they were great at that and they were successful at that. That wasn't necessarily their focal point as much as it was the craft. But I also like Oscar Peterson. He's one of my favorites. He's a jazz piano player, phenomenal talent. Those would be some of my top ones for sure. I like Bill Withers too, you know, kind of in a different lane.
Yeah.
I like a lot of blues stuff. J.J. Cale. I love J.J. Cale.
You know, I think to truly appreciate music, you have to love more than just one format. If you get focused in on just this, then you miss out on a lot of great stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
I remember back in 1974, I got into kind of jazz, blues jazz for a bit, and that was weird for an 18-year-old back then. But there was a place up in Fort Worth called the New Bluebird Cafe.
Okay.
And it was a very interesting place to go listen to jazz and of course rock music. I loved the rock music before I got into country, but you should listen to everything. Open your ears and your heart and try it all.
My favorite thing about the whole blues and jazz genre is the focus on improvisation. The being creative in the moment. I played in bands like this where you go out, you do your show, and everybody kind of has their parts for the night, and you get really great at that. It becomes a well-oiled machine when you operate that way. Yeah. But when you lean heavily on improv, and you got a whole band full of guys who do that, some magic often happens, especially when you know those guys well. I mean, it's like you're having a conversation on stage with people without words, and you can almost predict where everybody's going. And those are some of my favorite bands and gigs that I've played, are where you don't have a set list. You just get up on stage and you feel out the crowd and you feel out the song, and every night you play it, it's different. And blues and jazz are kind of like the epitome of that mentality, I think.
Oh, yeah. In my career of walking on stage and seeing hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of bands have their show typed out and it's taped to the floor.
Yeah.
And we're going to do this, so that's it. Goodbye.
Yeah.
But I agree, man. You can just let it happen.
You have to have a level of comfort with your instrument, And I think with the bands that do the set list, like, there's nothing wrong with that by any means, but it's kind of a damage control a little bit when you operate that way, because everybody knows what's happening next. Nobody's going to be caught off guard. And I think some of the more exciting things about playing live is those moments where you are caught off guard and you have to respond to that. And
exactly. All
So,
right, Joshua, our music guest this morning here on stage. We're going to come back, hear more music. We're going to take a little short break. Big thanks to Weichert Realtors, our major sponsor here. If you're looking to buy or sell your home, and as we heard yesterday, now is a great time to buy that house. Interest rates are down. Ways to get, especially if you're a first-time buyer. But call over, talk to me. I'll help you out with that. Any one of the fine 40-some-odd agents we have at Weichert Realtors will help you. Going to take a short break. We'll be right back.
Dive into adventure with Scuba.com, your ultimate destination for top-tier scuba and snorkeling gear. With over 20 years of experience, our expert staff, who've dived everywhere from the Galapagos to the Maldives, provides personalized advice to help you find the perfect gear for any underwater journey. Shop leading brands like GoPro, Aqualung, and Scuba Pro. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, trust Scuba.com for the best in diving equipment and expert guidance. Explore now at Scuba.com. That's SCUBA.com. Scuba.com. BizChair.com. Your one-stop shop for premium commercial furniture that blends quality with affordability. From ergonomic office chairs to durable restaurant seating, we cater to diverse industries including corporate, medical, hospitality, and education. With over 20 years of experience, we offer fast shipping, exceptional customer support, and furniture solutions that stand up to high-traffic environment. Elevate your space with BizChair's vast selection of stylish, reliable, and cost-effective furniture. Visit us today at BizChair.com to transform your business. Level up your game with Corsair, the global leader in high-performance gear for gamers, content creators, and PC enthusiasts. From award-winning PC components to premium streaming equipment, smart lighting, and esports coaching services, Corsair delivers an ecosystem designed for peak performance. Whether you're a casual gamer or a pro, alleviate your setup with Corsair. Shop now at Corsair.com. That's Corsair.com. Corsair. At Mitzi, we believe the right light can transform any space. Born from a third-generation lighting family, we craft beautifully designed, premium lighting that's made to be affordable. Inspired by Grandma Mitzi's eclectic style, we're on a mission to make high-quality lighting accessible to all. Whether you're updating your space or adding a unique fixture, Mitzi has the perfect design for you. Beautiful, well-made lighting without the high price tag. Discover your perfect light at Mitzi.com. That's MITZI.com. Mitzi. Founded in 1910, Samsonite is the world leader in durable, high-quality luggage and travel accessories. Made to the highest standards, our products won't let you down. We give you the confidence to get out there and explore. Inspired by the past, devoted to the present, and built to inspire a multi-generational future, Samsonite is here to elevate your journey. Travel with Samsonite and pack confidence every step of the way. Shop now at shop.samsonite.com. The grinder mentality that Randy and Brent Habert built into 44 Pro runs deep within our team. Every member shares a passion for the craft, the game, and most importantly, the player. When you step onto the field with a 44 Pro custom glove, you'll feel the difference. It's not just a glove, it's a 44 Pro. Crafted with dedication, made for performance, and built to last. Get your custom glove today at 44pro.com and experience the 44 Pro difference. That's 44pro.com, 44 Pro. Golf Partner, the world's largest golf store network, offers more purchasing opportunities than anywhere else. With a dominant market share and a wider selection of quality secondhand golf clubs than our competitors, we make it easy for you to enjoy the game with affordable, top-quality equipment. Join us at golfpartnerusa.com and discover why we're the trusted choice for golf lovers worldwide. That's golfpartnerusa.com. Golf Partner.
Since 2003, Bluehost has been empowering people to harness their brands online with innovative web hosting solutions. Trusted by over 2 million users, we're the longest-running WordPress.org recommended host. With Bluehost, you get a safer, better web experience, supported by the world's most popular site builder, and backed by our commitment to open-source projects. Visit Bluehost.com today and take your website to the next level.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
Back at the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill, downtown Waco, 8th Street, and we found out just yesterday, I think it was, that Jason Boland and the Stragglers are going to be here this Friday night, and what's crazy about it, it's their first time ever at the Backyard. Yeah, you would think Jason would have played here several times over the years, but I was told it's his very first time. Like his music, he's a good guy. So come check it out Friday night. Tickets are available, and the weather should be really good. Speaking of weather, yesterday, gorgeous, high of about 74, 75, sunshine, light wind. Today, 79, maybe even 80, and sunshine and light wind. So another beautiful day in Central Texas. Did you get any damage or anything from that big old windstorm the other day, Josh?
I had some stuff blowing around the yard, but not really.
Yeah.
I was pretty fortunate, but I did see a lot of people who had significant damage. I drove through Groesbeck the other day, and it knocked over one of the awnings for a gas station out there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
Huh. Well, I tell you, we're going to have beautiful weather today. Josh's guest, Barnard, or however you want to call it, he'll answer to anything, won't you?
Yeah, pretty much. Not Barnyard. My coach used to call me Barnyard.
Barnyard. It's like Jim Alvarado says, I'll answer to avocado if you call me avocado. But Josh's going to sing another song for us right now. What do you got for us?
I got a song. I don't know if I've ever played it live, actually. I call it It's About Time. When I was writing it, I was trying to write a song that the band could stretch their legs, do some of that improv like we were talking about. So I tried to create enough room where we could just jam it out. But it's about overstaying your welcome. I think we've all had situations like that. We've overstayed our welcome. It's about time we moved along. Well, the hour is late and the fire is gone. Don't you cry, we've had some time to think it all over and make up our minds. It's been several years here now since we first came around and felt your warm embrace. We've had our ups and had our downs, and somehow we're still in the same place. I'm not trying to force your hand, I'm just trying to be somebody's old man now, darling. It's a shame all the love we had don't amount to a damn thing. Well, it's about time we moved along. Well, the hour is late and the fire is gone. Don't you cry, we had some time to think it all over and make up our minds. It's about time we moved along. Well, the hour is late and the fire is gone. Don't you cry, we've had some time to think it all over and make up our minds. Thank you.
You got any upcoming gigs you might want to throw at us here in the next week or two?
Man, I do, but I don't remember the dates off the top of my head. I know I'm gonna be doing some stuff out in Aquila for their little annual firefighter fundraiser here in a few months. I think I've got something coming up in Whitney for a deal they're running out there. But right now I'm taking about a month off from playing to just kind of focus on some home stuff. Ashley's in the middle of her busy season at work, and we got a garden going, and she bought a bunch of chickens and ducks, and I got to build a fence this week. And so got plenty of things to do at home. Just going to take some time off, enjoy the weather, and get some of those to-dos knocked out.
Barnard's Barnyard.
Yeah, that's it.
I love that.
I need to put that on a sign.
You're all over social media?
Yeah, I'm on social media. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm not nearly as active as I ought to be. I kind of despise being on the internet and having to do those kinds of obligations. When I got into the music industry, we didn't have to do that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Now it's an obligation, and I resent it a little bit. But I am on there, and I try to post things every once in a while.
Yeah.
So I do post my gigs on there as much as I can.
I think I might have asked you this when you were here before. When's your birthday?
12/2/91.
Well, we've got some folks celebrating birthdays today, and we're going to run through this today. Born on this date, on March 11th, I grew up watching the Three Stooges. I love Three Stooges, the old ones. Anyway, in 1895, this is crazy, Shemp Howard of the Three Stooges was born in 1895. It's weird that number comes up. I showed a combination home shop in downtown Marlin Saturday, and it was built in 1895. And it was originally an Opry house there in downtown. Beautiful building for sale over there. Also, 1952, Douglas Adams, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, was born. Who else here? 1961, the famous Ken doll came out. Of course, Ken was the boyfriend of Barbie. 1969, Terrence Howard, the actor, was born. Johnny Knoxville was born in 1971. Becky Hammond from the WNBA was born in 77. And Anthony Davis plays in the NBA, was born in 1993. Let's do some local birthdays. I want to say a special happy birthday. Today is my daughter's birthday. Stevie Lynn Owen, who lives over in Granbury area, having a birthday today, my daughter. Bobby Ashcraft is turning 65. Janet Noor's having a birthday. Brent Taylor, 37. Rhonda Newsom, 44. Steve Crenshaw, turning 56. Moses Cedillo, 42 years old. And that's it. Happy birthday. Have a great day. We'll take a short break. More music on the way right after this.
Experience the future of secure private cloud storage with Internix. Protect your files with end-to-end encryption, ensuring your data stays private and accessible only to you. Enjoy seamless, fast storage without compromising security. Visit internxt.com today and take control of your digital life. That's INTERNXT.com today.
The TV blares, but no one cares. They be in the heart of Texas. Here we go.
Find Life as a Song at Instagram, roguemedianetwork.com, or anywhere you get your podcasts.
Elevate your experience with Grenco Science, the leaders in cutting-edge vaporizers. Whether you're at home or on the go, our sleek, powerful devices deliver smooth, consistent hits every time. Quality you can trust, innovation you can feel. Grenco Science, take your vapor game to the next level. Visit us at GrencoScience.com.
Hey y'all, I'm April. And I'm Caroline. And this is your Bloody Happy Hour. Caroline, are you ready for this? This is your newest guilty pleasure. It's the bloodiest part of your week. Did we say something about it also being happy hour? Show did. Because we're about to be sipping on some murder. Bloody Happy Hour.
At Terrapin Ridge Farms, they believe in the joy of effortless entertaining. Inspired by CEO Mary O'Donnell's mom and her legendary holiday parties, they've crafted a line of gourmet foods that turn any meal into a celebration. From savory jams to mustards, aiolis, and more, their products are made with love, bringing unforgettable flavors to your table. Whether it's a casual get-together or a special occasion, they make it easy to impress. Terrapin Ridge Farms, where great food and great memories come together. Visit them at terrapinridge.com. Terrapin Ridge.
Justice Pending,
a weekly true crime podcast where we discuss tantalizing crimes with more questions than answers.
Thanks for joining us.
Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Combine that with OrganicHemp.com's top quality CBD for ultimate balance. Start your healing journey today at GlobalHealing.com and OrganicHemp.com.
It all began with a simple idea, cutting handles off old ski sticks to create better pull-up bars. This sparked the creation of the revolutionary Angles 90 handles. After testing over 70 prototypes with 300 athletes, our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit Angles90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
It's the Pete Souza Show. Sports, Pete.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
You're back live, Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. We're here every Monday through Friday morning from 8 until 10 a.m. If you don't watch or can't watch, I know 8 to 10 o'clock is kind of tough. You're at work. If you can't watch it live, you can always go back and watch us anywhere that you get a podcast show from last week or the very first show from 47 shows ago. You can check it out, Apple, Spotify, wherever it might be. You know, the goal of this show is local. And I want to say thanks to Matt Blackwell for coming in the first hour and talking about Locals Love Us. Josh, our musician today. Josh, how long are you originally from Waco?
Yes, sir. Grew up here. Grew up in Lorena, really, but been here my whole life.
And you're a young guy, but even in your short life, you've seen Waco change a lot.
Man, it's so different. It's crazy.
It is crazy. It is crazy. I mean, who would ever think that we would be at this location, downtown Waco, and it would be hopping all around?
Yeah, I never thought I'd see that.
No. Coming up tomorrow, Paul Barbieri. He's the P and P&E Mechanical. Talk about HVAC, plumbing, things like that. Great guy, been an advertiser of mine for many, many years and has sponsored many charitable things. We'll have Paul on. And then Anna Phillips will be in the 9 o'clock hour. Anna, she is home from her college here on spring break. She goes to college up in Nashville. She's from Gatesville. She's going to make her way over here tomorrow morning and be on the show at 9 o'clock. Anna Phillips. Josh, I know you probably heard me ask this question about if you could go on tour with anybody, who would you go on tour with? I think I asked the crew when you were here that day. Have you thought about that?
I always wanted to go on tour with Haggard for sure, but I'd also love to go on a tour with some blues artist. Like I think going on tour with J.J. Kell or somebody like that would be fun. Somebody that leans into that free-spirited nature on stage every night.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know a whole lot of like current guys out there running up and down the road these days who do that kind of thing, but some kind of gig like that would be my dream gig.
It would be cool to go out with somebody that is just starting and blowing it up. There's so many of these dadgum 16, 17, 18-year-old people out there just blowing it up right now.
Yeah.
You know, and then there's, like Zach Top.
That dude's so good.
Those guys are blowing it up. But I was thinking about this the other day. If I was a musician, one person that I like his music, but I love his vibe, kind of like a Jimmy Buffett, but Kenny Chesney, I heard that he is also an incredible gift giver. He always gives his openers neat things.
That's a
that
cool
would
trait.
be kind of
have something to take home, with you to remember that kind of thing. And I know a couple people like that. My mother-in-law's like that. She's a giver for sure. I need to be better about that.
Yeah. Well, let's sing another song here.
Okay. So I'm actually going to do a song a friend of mine wrote. His name's John Dews. We were talking about free-spirited people and motorcycles earlier. Unfortunately, John he bought a motorcycle last year, and that was a short-lived thing, but John's an incredible songwriter, also a really great engineer, which those two things don't usually go hand in hand. But he wrote some really great songs, and I think one of the things I had the toughest time dealing with after all of that was he didn't record any of his songs, or we'd recorded things here and there, but we hadn't finished any of them. So since he hadn't been around, I get all his songs stuck in my head, and I've been wanting to play one of his songs for a while, so I'm going to do that right now. It's called A Heart This Small. I ain't the one to help myself. I paint the door bloody and ignore the bell. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. There ain't no rumble from a heart this small. So don't listen to a rumble from a heart this small. Twisted 12 ways to Sunday while the preachers preach. The color of my teeth show the vices I keep. I guess I'll see you in the fall if I see you at all. Don't listen for a rumble from a heart this small. 'Cause there ain't no rumble from a heart this small. Money don't buy love, it'll keep it occupied. I ain't the kind to waste another one's time. I won't fall short, no, I've never been tall. These ain't no lies from a rumble from a heart this small. These ain't lies from a rumble of a heart this small.
That's a good song there.
Yeah, man. He's got a lot of really great songs. He was a wordsmith. Clever dude. Funny. I mean, that dude's always... I don't know that I ever saw a whole lot of serious moments with him. He's always making jokes.
Yeah. You know, that could be the perfect country and western song, but he didn't say anything about mama, trucks, prison, or getting drunk. Isn't that a classic?
Yeah, that sure is.
If you want to ever get the crowd going, a sing-along, do
That's
that
the one, man. You want to wake everybody up, get their attention.
That's right. I love that. Josh Barnard is our guest today on stage at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Going to take a short break. Going to be right back with more music. Stick around.
Are you ready to take your real estate career to the next level? Whether you're a seasoned pro or just getting started, Weichert Realtors, the Eastland Group, is the place for you. At Weichert, we provide cutting-edge technology, personalized coaching and training, proven systems to help you succeed, all in a positive, drama-free atmosphere. Our team is more than just a real estate brokerage. We're a family dedicated to growth, support, and real results. Call us today to schedule a meeting or visit theeastlandgroup.com to learn more.
Protect your car with 3W Liners all-weather floor mats. Made from durable materials like TPE and rubber, our mats are designed to withstand rain, snow, and mud with deep grooves to trap dirt and liquids. For a custom fit and advanced protection, visit 3W Liners. That's the number 3, WLINERS.com today. At 25 Home, our ultimate goal is to provide you with a transformative experience, making each day feel like it has an extra hour. We believe your home is more than just a space, it's a sanctuary where comfort, relaxation, and happiness thrive. Discover the difference at 25 Home today. Shop now at 25home.com.
I need to get real excited.
Sure.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Sheridan Vasquez, and this is Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions. And I will be interviewing some of your favorite musicians and maybe some you've never heard before. Join me on Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions for something new every time. You can find Sheridan Soundcheck Sessions anywhere you get your podcasts or at roguemediamusic.com. Yeehaw. And keep the music playing.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's all we need.
Yeah.
Get paid faster with Bill, the easiest way to send, receive, and manage your payments. No more delays, no more hassle. Whether you're a freelancer or a business, Bill makes payments seamless and secure, simple, fast, and reliable. Sign up today at Bill.com. Want to turn your passion into profit? With Blogify, creating a blog has never been easier. Build, customize, and grow your site with powerful tools designed for beginners and pros alike. Start sharing your story today and watch your audience grow with Blogify. Visit blogify.ai today for a free 3-day trial. That's Blogify, Blogify.ai today. Overwhelmed by your inbox? Clean Email is here to help. Organize, clean, and manage your emails with powerful automation tools. Say goodbye to spam and clutter and enjoy a stress-free inbox. Try Clean Email today at cleanemail.com. That's CLEAN email.com. Stay connected no matter where you are with eSIMX. Say goodbye to expensive roaming charges and physical SIM cards. With access to over 200 global carriers, we make mobile connectivity seamless and affordable for travelers worldwide. Join the future of communication today at esimx.com. That's ESIMX.com.
Farmhounds offers natural treats and chews made with quality products that support family farms, regenerative agriculture, and humane farming practices. Give your dog the best with wholesome, organic ingredients that promote health and happiness. Shop now at farmhounds.com.
Easy Sun has been living fearlessly under the sun since 2016. Born from sailors' need for convenient sun protection, our mineral sunscreen is crafted with natural ingredients offering broad spectrum protection against UVA and UVB rays. Safe for your skin and the environment, stay protected on the go with Easy Sun, your ultimate sun care solution. Visit EasySun.com today. That's EEZYSUN.com.
Visit RogueMediaMusic.com for more music.
Hey, we're back live at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. We're going to check in and see what's happening in sports.
Today's edition of Rogue Sports Check-In is brought to you by Waco Escape Rooms. 711 Washington Ave, Waco, Texas, 76701. Phone 25429-47550. WacoEscape.com.
I'm Zach Burke with your Rogue Media Sports Update. In the NBA last night, the Mavs only needed 8 healthy players to end their 5-game losing streak, thanks to 28 points by Spencer Dinwiddie and a 133-129 victory over the Spurs. The Rockets continued their winning ways as they get a 97-84 win over the Magic. In the NFL, the Houston Texans are shipping left tackle Laramie Tunsil to the Washington Commanders. The Texans are getting back a 3rd and 7th round pick in this year's 2025 draft and a 2nd and 4th round pick in next year's 2026 draft. Also in the NFL, the Rams have announced that if a trade is not reached for wide receiver Cooper Kupp by the time the new league season starts on Wednesday, that they will more than likely cut the wide receiver. And in the major leagues, former Astros ace and current Yankees starter Garrett Cole is going to miss the 2025 season, as it is announced that he is going to have Tommy John surgery. Today on the Pete Souza Show, we talk with Drake Toll from Locked On Big 12 and the Savannah Bananas as we have the Big 12 men's basketball tournament underway. More NFL news as trades and signings heat up, and of course, more college basketball talk. All that coming up on the Pete Souza Show today at 10.
Pete Sousa Show comes on right after our show, talking sports. Speaking of sports and being a Dallas Cowboy fan, I've been watching TikTok and Facebook, and they'll have a graphic of, Philadelphia Eagles, and it'll say the Eagles just traded for some big name, and then it'll say the New York Giants have just traded for, and then one will come up and it'll say the Dallas Cowboys traded for nobody, and then the next day, nobody. So today I see the one comes up and it says, great news, the Cowboys have traded for Rudy. Rudy. I don't know what's going on with the Cowboys over there. Hey, not only do we have P&E Mechanical, Paul is going to be in tomorrow, and Anna Phillips. I'll give you a little rundown of the rest of the week. On Thursday, Roy Spinks, the accountant CPA. It's tax time. Don't you hate to hear that? Tax time. We'll talk with Roy about that. Bailey Shea is going to be on the show. She's going to perform on the stage at 9 o'clock. Coming up on Friday, Pat Curry is going to stop by and talk to us about politics and what's going on in Austin. And also Tim Mauzé and Crystal Zimmerman together on stage Friday for our music there. Josh is with us, and we hate to wrap it up, but we do want to set the record straight. He is our first three-peater on the Zack Owen Show, our first double as far as singing a song. And I just want to say thank you. You could have said, I don't want to come back. I've been on, but I really, really mean it when I say I appreciate you coming in.
I'm happy to be here. My little sister was real excited, too, when I told her. She's like, you're going to go do a show with Zach? I'm like, yeah. I'm glad you're doing this, too. I mean, listening to you and Jim in your morning show, that was a staple of my childhood. And I was sad to see all the things that have transpired the last few years with you moving on and Jim moving on and all that. But I'm glad to see that you're out here doing this. I mean,
thank you. Thank you very much.
Makes me very happy.
I just want to send a shout out to all the local musicians. Like I said, we've had 47 shows, and until now, not have to repeat. Everybody's been very gracious to say, yeah, I'll come on. And people are starting to reach out to me saying, hey, I want to be on the show. So that's exciting. So let's wrap it up with another song.
Okay. I played this one the other day when I did your show with Chris Lowe, but I screwed up the second verse, which is my favorite verse. So I'm going to try to redeem myself here. Call it Chase Light. It's about being a typical musician and not wanting to wake up in the morning, but having to get up and go do adult things. Try to hide my face, keep the sun from my eyes. I'm just not ready to resume this fight. 1,000 different things yet left to do, but all I wanna do is lie here with you. But I aim my gun high, and I chase that light. Warm black coffee washes over my tongue. Well, I'm making up a list of what needs to get done. With every day that passes, you would think it gets shorter. What I give to drop it all, make off from Matagorda. But I aim my gun high, and I chase that light. No knowing if I'm going to make it or not, but there ain't much I can do, 'cause it's the best I've got. So I hold my head high and my shoulders back. No use in feeling sorry, now I'm done with that. Now I aim my gun high, and I chase that light. Yeah, I aim my gun high, and I chase that light. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Great job.
Thanks, sir.
So what's your favorite time of the year? You like summer? You like winter?
I'm a big fan of this time of the year, but I like fall too. I like being outside, so as long as the weather is fair and the grass is green, I'm happy.
Yeah. Recently, I was on vacation in Hawaii, and I was sitting at a bar. Who would have ever guessed? Sitting at the bar, and the bartender's there, and he goes, "Hey, where are y'all from?" And I said, "We're from Waco, Texas." He goes, "Oh, my God." He said, "That's where Waco Surf is." I said, "Yeah." He says, "Everybody in Hawaii wants to go over there and do that." He said, "It's incredible." I said, "Yeah, people come from all over the world to go hang out there."
I hear about that. People talk about that all the time, too, whenever I'm traveling. That comes up fairly often. And I forget it's there, to be honest, because it's kind of out of the way.
Yeah.
But it's a pretty cool thing.
But to be sitting in Hawaii, which is supposed to be famous for surfing.
Yeah.
But I thought that was so unique and so cool. Over there wasn't a lot. We went into a lot of restaurants, and there was little to no live music, which really surprised me.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Maybe we take the show on the road, Josh.
Let's do it.
Go over there.
I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. Never been.
It's beautiful. Beautiful over there.
Hear.
Good deal. Josh Barnard, our guest this morning. Again, thank you so very much. I appreciate you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Zach.
We love live local music. And when I say local, really the state of Texas. We talk Central Texas, but we've had artists from Denton and East Texas on. But
there's a lot of talent around the state of Texas.
A lot of talent. Oh, my gosh. Except that one guy named Kevin Fowler,
Yeah, I don't know about that guy.
All right, Josh, thank you so much, buddy. Hey, we're going to head on out. We'll catch you back in the morning, bright and early at 8 o'clock, which is early for us retired folks, right, guys? Right. Yeah. Thanks to the gallery for coming in and watching, drinking some of that Be Kind coffee with us. We'll have more tomorrow. You're always welcome to come in and be on the show with us and hang out. Another great show tomorrow morning starting 8 o'clock, Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. Thank you to Weichert Realtors, the Eastland Group. You're looking to buy or sell your home, now's the time. And as I said yesterday, Charles is our in-house lender. He's right there at the Weichert building, and we would love for you to call us up, talk to him. He can help you get your credit straightened out, talk to you about what you need to get into that home. Now is the time to buy. Call me up at Weichert Realtors. Hey, I miss you, Jim. We'll catch you back tomorrow morning. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Keep the music playing.